Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to the First Heartbeat with CJ Kyles. I am your host, Mr. CJ Kyles, and I'm happy to have you all here this evening, whenever you may be watching this. If you're watching this live, if you're watching a playback, thank you once again for joining me. Ladies and gentlemen, how rude am I being? I forgot to do my intro. I just went ahead and said my name like I'm on my professional nursing channel, but I'm on a ratchet channel today, so I'm about to ratchet it up. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who do not know my name, which you should by now, but for those of you who don't, my name is CJ Kyles, aka the sexiest nigga breathing, aka finest nigga ever live, aka the smartest man on earth, aka Mr. Simply Amazing. And I am here once again to give you another broadcast and deliver you some listening pleasure this evening. Now, if you'll just give me one moment, let me get my title straight. Facebook be tripping. Then we can get to going. Homie is supposed to be joining me, but he ain't here yet. But it's all good, ladies and gentlemen. It's all good in the hood. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's topic: what is the problem with Kevin Samuels? What is the problem with Kevin Samuels? That's tonight's topic. But before we get into the topic, I want to talk about something else. I want to talk about how much is too much for a first date. How much is too much for a first date? Now, the past couple of days, there has been a post, and I guess the post has gone viral. The post has gone viral, and it's talking about how much is too much. This guy has spent a certain amount on a first date. It's been going around. People are saying this is too much. Some people are saying, well, it's nothing to a boss, nothing to a baller, nothing like that. But I'm just like, okay. See, I'm trying to find the post real quick so I can maybe screen share. Here it is. So I'm probably going to screen share for those of y'all who are watching live on Facebook and YouTube and all that good shit. I'm probably going to end up screen sharing it. So, yeah, let me go ahead and get that cracking real quick. I don't know. All right. So, boys and girls, you guys should be able to see that on the Facebook page. But if you can, I'm going to break it down anyway. Now, I know y'all fellas, y'all balling right now. It's stimulus time. It's tax time. All that good stuff. So you got a young lady and everything like that. You may want to take her out on a date. Maybe this your first date. Maybe this your 20th date. But all that matters to me. And I'm going to break that down in 1 second. And I want to do that because I just simply want to give my opinion on how much is too much for a first date. All right. So I guess y'all can't see it, but that's all right. I'll just break it down anyway. I thought y'all could, but I'll break it down anyway. So on the screen, it says homeboy spent $24 on Tattlinga Rose. See, I don't know about that. 5 ounces. I don't know what that is. Field green and pear salad, $13. Fried shrimp, $35. Maravel rolls, 7.5. I'm guessing that's like some sort of champagne. Pork chop bites, $14. Double cut lamb chops, $49. Fried asparagus on the side, $11, $11.50. The subtotal was $164.50. Sales tax, $10.15. MB tax, I don't know what that is, but it's $342, and the total was a grand total of $178.07. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is damn ridiculous. If you ask me, that is damn ridiculous. Ridiculous, as my stepdad used to say. That's way too much. If you ask me, if you taking somebody on a first date, if you taking a woman on a first date, you don't know this woman, And I'm saying you don't know her. This is the first time y'all meeting. Y'all may have talked on the phone a couple times or whatever, and you decide to take her on a date. And the first time you take her on a date, you spend $178. That's out of pocket if you ask me. Now, I get it. I guess some of y'all niggas is balling. I guess some of y'all niggas is rich. I guess some of y'all niggas get money like it's nothing. Shout out to all my trappers, my drug dealers. Shout out to all y'all. Don't hurt the block, but shout out to all y'all. $178 is nothing to y'all. Some of y'all wipe y'all ass with $178. I get it. I get it. Some of y'all niggas is balling, but I don't care if I was a millionaire. I don't care if I was a millionaire, because in my opinion, when you spend that type of money on a woman, and that's the first thing, the very first thing you spend that kind of money, that's the first thing that you spend, $178, to me, you automatically placing yourself in a trick bag. Now, I'm not the type of nigga to count another man's pockets. You do what you want to do at the end of the day. That's your decision, not mine. But as I've been saying, and I'm gonna keep saying it, you see, Tariq Nasheed told us in 2006 that $50 with $100 curve. Now that was in 2006. Now, for the sake of inflation, I'm gonna go ahead and say $100. I've taken girls on many a dates, $100, and it was a great time. We wined, we dined, we chilled. Listen, bro. You niggas out here spending $178 on a woman you don't know? Nah. Lucky Chucky says, hi there. Hello, Lucky Chucky. Thank you for tuning in. But y'all niggas out here spending $178 on chicks you don't know. And I know a lot of dudes do this. They do this thinking that, well, you know, she gonna mess with me. And I do realize these new young girls, they are about the paper. This is the scam generation. These young hood chicks love the scammers, and that's apparent. I don't date those type of women, but that's cool. But what I'm saying is that no, I can't do it. Cannot do it. $178 is way too fucking much, and you automatically placing yourself in the trick bag. Let's get it straight. We are in the middle of a pandemic. We're in the middle of a pandemic. A lot of shit going on. People losing their homes, people losing their jobs, people losing their lives. And I don't know how old this post is. This post could have been pre-pandemic, but I'm just going to assume, for the fact that it's been circulating since 2000, well, since this month, I'm going to assume that this post was made this year. So for the sake of the conversation, let's just say this post was made in 2020. All right. Hold on. I guess we got some other comments. Wait a minute. Preach. I'm ready to learn something. Look, I ain't no teacher. I'm just giving you my personal opinions and experiences and giving them back. But while you at it, Lucky Chucky, please go on the YouTube page and subscribe to the YouTube page. That's youtube.com/thefirst heartbeat. You'll find all the old episodes. All right, got that out the way. You don't know this woman. You don't know. And listen, if a woman really is feeling you, she will have no problem doing some of the most cheapest of shit. Now, I'm not saying go out here and be a straight cheap ass and don't do nothing. But what I am saying is that there are plenty of things you can do. If it's the summertime and you're talking, y'all can meet up at Starbucks, get a coffee. Y'all can go to Dave and Buster's. That's relatively cheap. And you can get to know each other and have some fun. Back when the theater, well, I'm not the type to go to the movies on the first date. I feel like you can't really get to know someone at the movies because y'all sitting there watching the screen for 2 hours. But like I said, if she's feeling you, she is not gonna mind. $178. Now, once again, I am not the type of dude to count another man's pockets. Swig of water for the working man. I'm not the type of dude I'm not the type of dude to count another dude's pockets, but I'm just saying, just a little friendly advice from your cousin. It's too much, bro. That's too much. She hasn't even put in no work. What work has she put in to earn $178 date? I mean, let's get it popping, because let's keep it real. Most of you niggas ain't fucking. Most of you niggas are not fucking on the first date. And I mean, that's the reason most of y'all niggas spend this much on this girl anyway. is to get some on a first date. Most of y'all not fuck. If you gotta spend that much, it's almost a guarantee that you're not fucking this broad on the first date. I'ma just keep it 100 with you. It's a real good chance you're not fucking this broad on the first date. I gotta get my screen share together because I really want to break this down. I want to break it down. Yep, share everything. But yeah, fellas, please. It's not, no, you don't need to do that. All right, so that's the screen. Cool. All right. So now that we got that out the way, and it's gonna probably be a short show, can we revisit the Kevin Samuels, your average at best video? Can we please revisit that joint? I've been wanting to talk about that for a minute, and I really haven't had the chance to talk about it. And I just want to know, what is the problem? What is really the problem with what Kevin Samuels is saying? Now, again, we are all entitled to believe what you want to believe, blasey blasey spee, but I've never seen so many people get in an uproar over another man's opinion. Because at the end of the day, this is his view, and this is how he views things. Some of the things that he says, I wholeheartedly agree with. Maybe like 2% I don't, which is in that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But he's talking about from a general standpoint and what the world views as beautiful. And okay. And I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? He says a 10 for him is Stacey Dash. It's not a 10 for me. I don't like real skinny chicks like that. Never been in the skinny broads like that. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to know what the problem is with Kevin Samuels, because it seems like he's being brutally honest. Okay. Dude is being brutally honest to a bunch of people that call in and actually want his opinion, because truth be told, they know what he's saying is the truth. And I know it's going to be a lot of people that's saying, oh, he's a trick. Oh, you on his dick. Oh, he's gay. All that type of shit. Well, quite frankly, I really don't care what y'all niggas think. I don't, because what he's saying to me is the truth. Because looking at it from my point of view, right? I really take what this man says seriously. And the reason I take it seriously, rather, I don't care who's delivering a message, but to me, the message stays the same. It's thorough to me. I am a man who works very, very hard for everything that he has, come hell or high water. I do what I do to get what I want. Therefore, I can relate to what Buddy is saying. Now, let's talk about, before we get into the replay of the your average at best video, that infamous video, let's talk about and I'm going to give a quick overview of what he defines as a high value man, right? Because that's what this whole thing is about. And people have used the term high value man so much they played it out. But for the sake of the show, I really want to get in to what he thinks and what he feels is a high value man, because once again, it's all perception at the end of the day. But if we take general facts, because that's what he does, he works with a lot of facts. If we take some facts, it's no way that you can't deny some of these things. So let's start with what he defines as a high value man. First thing, the starting point, you have to make 6 figures. 6 figures. That is the first thing that he says. You have to make 6 figures. 10% of people in this country, and it's probably even less now, make 6 figures or more. That is just a fact. So factually speaking, that puts you in a different class as far as economics and wealth and all that kind of stuff is concerned. Point blank, period. There's no other way. That is just fact. If I have more money than you, I have more access to more resources. I have access to more things. I can do more things with my life. How can anybody dispute that? How can anybody dispute that? That is rare. People who make that kind of money is rare. That's just what it is. It's 10% of the population. So what is the dispute in that? Number one, what's the problem with that? I don't get it. All right, let's get to the second point. He says you have to have a network. Your network is your net worth, right? That's another thing I agree with. Because if you don't know people, then you pretty much, I mean, I'm not going to say you can't be a loner, because there are successful people that are loners, but I truly feel like if you have the right network in place, if you know people to get into higher places, that always works well to your advantage. You dig what I'm saying? Now, I do understand you do have personality types that don't get along with other people, that don't want to mix and mingle with other people. People are troublesome creatures, and I understand that. I am one of them. I always say that I am one of the most social, antisocial people of all time. I do not like to be bothered. But then again, I have no problem interacting with different people. It's crazy. Like, so I don't like small talk from people I don't know. I don't like small talk from people I don't know. It's always been awkward to me. I don't know. It's something I'm working on, especially with the field that I'm trying to get into. But it is what it is. So he says your network is your net worth. I agree with that. I don't see the problem with that. Some people may say otherwise, though. But even though the starting line, you have to make six figures and above. In my opinion, that automatically qualifies you. You are in a different tax bracket. But that's just me. A lot of people don't like that. A lot of people don't like that. And I also noticed that a lot of people have a problem with the ranking system. And that's another thing that I don't understand. What is the real problem with the ranking system? Because guess what? Guess what? We rank everything else in life, don't we? We rank our food, and subconsciously we rank people. We rank our food, we rank our schools, we rank the places that we want to live, we rank the places that we want to go, we rank the vacation spots that we want to stay at. We rank everything. And people are saying, well, why do we put labels on people? Why do we put labels on things? That's just life. That's life. And whether you know it or not, you rank people as well. Point in case. You wouldn't just date any old person that stepped up to you, right? Ladies, if you had a man who don't got nothing to offer you, just an awful human being, versus a guy that you found attractive, he was successful and everything else, automatically you're going to rank him higher than the other person. Whether you want to call it ranking or not, that's what it is. That's just simply what it is. And I don't understand the problem with that. We are in a society now where everybody is given a participation trophy. And that is the biggest lie this society, one of the biggest lies that this society has told everybody. Because guess what? The world has winners and the world has losers. That is the truth. Point blank, period. You can have a heart of gold, but be a fucking loser, bum, homeless motherfucker on the street. And that's just real, because life ain't fair. It's some people on the street right now that don't deserve to be there. But guess what? They're there. And there are some rich motherfuckers who are in the best spaces who don't deserve to be there, because deep down they may be a shitty person. But guess what? They are better hustler than the last person. I'm just saying, it's some people who got cancer, some people who got terminal illnesses, heart of gold. But look where they are. Life ain't fair. And that's another thing that he says. And that's another thing that I actually really agree with. Life is not fair, and it owes you nothing. It definitely owes you nothing. Wait, let me get to this comment. No. Lucky Chucky says, what? You mean to tell me you have to make six figures to have a good woman? No. And that is the misconception. Now, mind you, you can go to his page and watch what he means. But since you're here, I'm just going to break it down. You do not have to make six figures to have a good woman. You do not. It's dudes that have great women that don't make shit. Let's just get that out the way. It's dudes that don't make nothing but have quote unquote good women. You do not have to make six figures to have a good woman. Let's see. He says that guy that she turns down might not have nothing to offer her now, but what happens next? Take a guess. It's true. But what he's saying is that when you become that high value man, whether they want to admit it or not, no one welcomes poverty. No one wants to be broke. And most women, especially the women that call his show, want to be a dude that's a decent high earner, low 5 to 6 figures. That's just what it is. But guess what? These people are rare. These dudes are rare. Point blank, period. And a lot of people have a problem with that. And more people I find that have an issue really with what he's saying is just a lot of guys, you're entitled to your own opinion. You may just not like what somebody is saying, but in my opinion, I don't have an issue with what he's saying because I do feel like a person that wants to compete. I want to be number one. I want to be that guy. Why do you want to become a high value man? Power, whatever. You do it because you want to do it. It doesn't matter what anybody else think, but you do it for your own purpose. I don't do it. I don't want to do it just to brag. I could give a fuck about what they think out there. But what I want to do is to do it for myself. Because guess what? When you become that person, when you bust your ass and become the best version of you that you possibly can, different doors open. People look at you different. People respect you different. Your woman treats you different. The people that you work with or employ look at you different. That's just the honest to God truth. I don't give a damn what you say, but you ain't gonna look at Jeff Bezos and a person that's on fries at McDonald's in the same light. You can't. You can't. On paper, you can't. I'm not saying that person on fries ain't a great person because they could be an awesome person. And I'm not saying Jeff Bezos is an asshole. I don't know any of those people. But on paper, this man has access to more resources and can get into better circles than me or you because of the resources that he has and the work that he has put in. He was not born into that. He created Amazon in his basement when nobody was fucking with him. I mean, that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Let me see. That guy, okay. So about 2 months ago, I think I defined pretty much what it's other things that he says that qualifies you as a high value man. But those to me are the 2 points that stick out the most. So I'm going to just leave it at that. I want to go back and I want to revisit this video, right? I want to revisit this video and it's called Average at Best. Actually, I'm going to pull up the video now and screen share and watch it along with y'all and give my breakdown of it. Give my breakdown of the Average at Best video. So just so I can set it up for y'all. And I know it's old. People have done a bunch of review videos and everything like that for it already. Blasey split. But I want to do my own. So here you go. Now this is on his page. Make sure you go subscribe to his page. And I'm going to try to find it from where the end of it is. So I'm about to share it with y'all. Hold on. All right. I think I'm sharing. Okay. So this is on his page. Like I'm the exception to the rule, but no, you're not. That's the problem. You all think you're the exception to the rule, but your life is proven to you that you're not. My love life is not that good. I agree with you. That's my point, and ma'am, and that's my point. You ladies all feel like, listen. Okay, so just to set this up, right? He's telling the caller the caller's saying that she can't find a dude because she makes six figures and she feels like most of the men that check for her want a come up, are trying to get a come up. And she doesn't want that no more. She wants this high value guy, 6 figures and everything like that. Now, before we get into the video, ladies, I don't want y'all to think that I'm taking a shot at any of y'all situations is y'all situations, but I'm just breaking down and trying to give a different perspective with not so much of the delivery that he's giving, but I'm trying to break it down so y'all can really understand where somebody like him is coming from. So here we go. And I do understand real quick before I continue. I understand that a lot of you niggas with nothing that have absolutely nothing are going around saying Kevin Samuel shit. Now that's not cool. That's not cool. I don't even really go around saying his shit. I believe a lot of the things he say, but I don't go around saying his shit, even though I could if I wanted to, but I don't. A lot of you niggas still live with your mama and you ain't qualified to say this type of shit to these women out here. So that's whack too. And he'll tell you that, but go ahead. You ladies all feel like you're the exception to the rule. And then when someone like myself comes along and gives you a dose of reality, instead of just accepting it, it's like, yeah, but I'm special.
You don't know any men on this level.
What he's saying is that you don't really know any men on the level. The type of dude she's trying to get, she don't know him. She don't even know where to begin to look for him. You want a 6-figure dude, and I don't know. I think she owns a pet grooming business, which is cool, which is great. Shout out to her. She makes over 6 figures. That is beautiful. Shout out to her. But what she wants is somebody that's either matching her or above. And what she got to understand is that is extremely rare. Now, to all you ladies that don't give a fuck about having a 6-figure high value dude, this ain't for you. This is not for you. But she wants, and she wants a specific type of man
that are not your father, that aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas.
Okay.
Trying to be
okay. All right, let me stop it right there. Let me stop it right there. That is what a lot of females have a problem with. This is what a lot of women have a problem with. He's saying a lot of high value men who have worked their whole life to become what they are, men who have worked their whole life to become and make the money that they're making, men making 6 figures plus, millionaires, all that kind of stuff. He's saying that those men do not want what do you say? Hold on, let's rewind it for a second. Just so I'm clear. I don't want to misquote. So let me make sure I'm clear. Well, let's see.
Are trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
Let's see.
That aren't related to you. That means you don't know these men. You don't know where to go get them. You don't know what they want. But you're still saying, pick me. They don't want mid-30-year-old baby mamas.
Okay, so he's saying they don't want mid-30 baby mamas. And I have to agree. And that's not a shot. But the particular type of man that she's looking for, the men that I know that are in these circles, these doctors that I know that I speak to on a daily basis, that I know they don't have women like this. The women that they have are typically younger with no kids, attractive. That's just point blank, period. And I mean, I don't know how else to put it. But what he's saying, what I'm trying to get across is a dude that has spent his whole life working to get where he is. It's very unlikely. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's very unlikely that this man would want to take care of another man's child. I'm sorry. It's unlikely. Not saying that it can't happen, but once again, I'm going to say this particular type of man, not saying that it don't happen, but it's rare that this type of man wants to mess with a baby mama. I'm gonna press play.
I'm trying to be polite, man, but they don't want those.
I asked you a question.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes.
Why is that so? Okay, go ahead.
At this point, he getting mad because I feel that he feels she's not even giving a damn about what he's saying at this point. Like, she really doesn't get it. So he's like, fuck it. Like, cause she really don't get it. And once again, I need to reiterate, I'm not saying that if you are mid-30s, got a couple kids and you're a baby mama, that you can't get these type of men. I'm just saying that it's highly unlikely. All right.
Go ahead.
From my point of view, I feel like I get what you're saying. They do have better options, but also those better options are younger girls.
Okay. She's saying she does agree with what he's saying. These men do have better options. The better options that she's displaying, apparently. And I'm not talking about her looks, but I'm talking about everything else she brings to the table on paper. When she says better option, and she knows this, she knows that there are younger women with no children, with no quote unquote baggage, with less problems and less miles. I'm sorry, but that's what it is. And she knows this. And that's what he's trying to get across to her.
Those younger girls don't necessarily 20-year-olds are not necessarily attracted to 45-year-olds.
That's another lie. And that's what he's about to say. But I see younger, beautiful women with older men all day, every day. I don't know why she said that. I don't know if she was just trying to prove a point, or I don't know if she was just like, I really have no idea why she said that. Like, I no clue, but whatever. Let's break it down some more.
Bullshit. I'm 51 and I can't beat him off with a stick. That's another one on you lies. No, younger women are attracted to older men. What are you talking about?
So can you see me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Wait. Oh, damn. Hold on. So this is the part. This is my favorite part coming up.
Face when I wake up, 5.
Damn. Hold on.
So do you feel like a woman like me?
Uh-huh. What would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? You cannot use 7.
This is the best part. So he asking her, what does she rank herself? What does she rank herself? She cannot use 7. This is what this woman thinks of herself. He didn't say, this is what I think you are. He asked, what do you think? What do you rate yourself? Yourself. How do you feel about yourself?
Would I rate myself?
Just your face.
My face when I wake up, 5, but when I put myself together, 6.
She say when she wake up, she say when she wake up, she a 5. But when she put on makeup, she a 6. She only went up 1 number. That's her opinion. That's her opinion of herself. She only feels she goes up 1 number. So I don't know where all this, you're bashing her, you're being mean to her. She rated herself a 6.
Okay. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Dress size.
I'm sorry?
Your dress size.
A 3.
Okay. So that makes you, if you give yourself a 5, that's average.
Yes.
So average looking women tend not to get high earning men.
Notice he said average looking women don't tend to not get high earning men. All right. Average looking women tend not. And I know a lot of people gonna say, well, nigga, these niggas is ugly, or Kevin Samuels losing his hair, he ugly, whatever. Or they probably gonna even say that about me for breaking down this video. But guess what? When you get to a certain point, and I'm not gonna say looks don't matter because they absolutely do, but I'm gonna just tell you, it's a lot of fine women with ugly motherfuckers right now who are millionaires, who are making $100,000 a year. So cut it out. Cut it out. Whether this man looks good or not, he is still in the top 10% financially of all men. And what do women look for? Security. And he can provide that, whether he be ugly or not. Yeah, sure, it may be transactional, but who gives a fuck? Everything is transactional. Everything is transactional. You do something for me, I do something for you. I provide you this outcome, you provide me that outcome. That's transactional. That's just what it is. It's transactional. But go ahead.
They tend to get average men.
So
did you I mean, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Breathe and digest.
Is she getting it? I don't know. Is she getting it? Is she getting it? I don't know. She may not be getting it. But let's continue.
You're 35 years old and you can look around and see the world. You don't tend to see higher earning men with average looking women.
All right. And I want to address this too. He says you don't tend to see average looking women with high earning men. You want to know why you tend to, and again, It's the one part I disagree with. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Just because he may not find her attractive, or I may not find her attractive, or somebody else may not find her attractive, it very well may be a millionaire who thinks she's the baddest chick on the planet. That's the only thing I'm going to slightly disagree with. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I can't, because like I said, your definition of a 10 and my definition of a 10 may be two totally different things. But again, he says he's speaking from a general aspect. And usually when you see these people in the media, when you see these guys who make a lot of money, they look a particular way. And you just can't deny those facts. Now, again, as far as facially is concerned, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. She can't help that. But like I said, once again, with that, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But again, just like he was saying, you usually don't see these type of dudes with money, dudes with power, with average looking chicks. It just usually don't happen. It just only time you really see dudes with paper or with power with women who will be deemed as average from a general point of view. Either they was married to him before they got they come up, or they've been with him from the beginning. Normally, you know what I'm saying, when that does happen. But all right.
Off rip. If you do see them, they got their average looking woman when they were both really young and he built his way up. But a man earning the kind of money you're talking about does not go for an average looking woman.
I mean, my body is not average. So,
but ma'am, you please don't make me say it.
This is why it's funny, because the reaction is priceless. Like, his reaction to her is priceless. And like, once again, I'm gonna just say it one more time: beauty is in the eye of the beholder. But this is classic right here.
Say what? I really just wanted some advice. I love your.
I'm giving you.
She wanted some advice. She called him. She even said she loved the show. She didn't even seem that mad. I mean, even going from all the things that he told her, she didn't even seem like she was mad. It was the other people online that just tended to be upset. And people say, oh, she has low self-esteem. Oh, she has this. Oh, she has that. Well, you know what? She's a grown woman. All right. It's a grown woman. End of the day. It's a grown woman. It's called on her own.
You advice, but you're not taking it. The advice is, ma'am, you're average looking at best.
Oh boy. That was where the bomb dropped. That was where the bomb dropped. That was where the bomb dropped.
I'm taking it in, but
okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay, average looking women, average looking woman who's older.
Oh boy. Shot after shot. Now, this is where a lot of people got upset. And she just, you can tell at this point, she's totally like, she's not giving a fuck at this point. Shot after shot.
I'm taking it in, but
okay, but you're not accepting the fact that, okay, average looking women.
Pow.
Average looking woman who's older.
Pow, pow.
Average looking older woman with a 13-year-old son.
Pow, pow, pow.
Average looking woman with a 13-year-old son with a sketchy baby daddy.
Pow, 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 pow.
This gets worse every time I say something.
And again, I'm not one of these dudes that just like to see him shit on women. I don't think he's shitting on anybody, but a lot of people look at it as such, and that's all right. They can look at it the way they please. I'm not one of these type of dudes that feel like he's shitting on women. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of you dudes and a lot of you incels and a lot of you MGTOW niggas, y'all get off on that shit. Oh, no, that's not my thing. I don't really care about that. But this is entertaining. Nonetheless, it's entertaining. I mean, it's different to see a man really tell a woman what a lot of men think. A lot of dudes are scared to tell women what they really think out of fear of being canceled, or out of fear of losing a job, or out of fear of making her feel some type of way. The cancel culture is very real. You tell a woman the wrong thing, you might have charges on you. And that's just some real shit. So that's why people are taken to him like this. That's why he has over 500,000 subscribers, because people are so shocked to see a man tell a woman this type of shit. But again, he must be doing something right if these women keep calling. Over 500,000 subscribers. I mean, shit, it is what it is.
And now you're asking for a man who's in the top 10% of men. You don't qualify for one. And you're making, I mean, I don't want to have to go there, but when you put in all these other factors, why can't you just get a man that's an average guy?
All right. That's where I wanted to chime in at. Swig of water for the working man. All right. I wanted to stop it right there for a second. I'm going to get back to it, but that is where I really wanted to stop it at. All right. So he asked her, what is the problem with getting an average earning guy, an average guy? Now, the average earning guy or the average earning person in America, white guys usually tend to make $50,000. That's average. Black dudes tend to make $11,000 less. So he asked her, what is the issue with getting an average guy? And what I tend to see from the women callers on his show, a lot of the callers that call, they usually feel like they are better than those average guys, when some of those women are very average or below average themselves. It'll be a woman that'll call up who's out of shape, 3 kids by 3 different dudes, and really, truly, honest to God, expect to get a dude who's 6 feet, 6-pack abs, and makes 6 figures. What logic? What is the logic behind that? Why do you feel that that's just like me, right? If I'm broke as fuck, I'm fat as hell, I have literally nothing to bring to the table, how can I expect to attract a high quality woman? I mean, that's just real. I have no resources to give. She can get dick from anywhere. I mean, I have nothing to give her. So how could I possibly expect to attract a woman like that? That makes no sense. So why would a guy who's busted his ass every day, who goes out into the world working 12, 13, 14, 16-hour shifts, doing what he got to do in the gym, becoming an absolute best version of himself that he can possibly be, why in the fuck would he absolutely settle for something like that when he don't have? And that's what people don't like. Doesn't have to. He does not have to. Because like I said, even at the baseline of whatever you want to call the high value thing, we all know that a lot of these chicks love money. And at the very baseline, if you got paper, it's dudes with no paper getting plenty of chicks. But if you got paper, regardless of how you look, you can get a chick, even if it's just transactional. At that point, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? So what is wrong with getting an average guy who doesn't make, and there's nothing wrong with an average salary. The average apartment is $1,400 a month. A lot of people cannot survive on one income alone. You dig what I'm saying? A lot of people cannot survive. So ladies, why is it that you feel like you cannot? And I know some do get with average men. Some don't have a problem, but I'm just talking about the particular ladies that say, no, I cannot be with this type of guy. One, are you the type of guy that high earning dude that type of guy can get? Like, are you the type of woman that he wants? Number one. Number two, what is, like, I've heard women shit on plumbers. Like, plumbers do more than average. Plumbers get paper. I've heard women shit on electricians. I've heard women shit on a lot of blue collar workers, and I'm trying to understand the logic behind that. What is the logic behind shitting on a blue collar worker because he doesn't put on a suit and tie to go to work every day? And you feel like you have the right to shit on him because you assume that he don't make a lot of money. Nigga, these truck drivers, these fucking plumbers, these elevator technicians, listen, these tradesmen, they are getting that bag whether you like it or not. But even so, an average earning guy, why do you feel like you can't have that? Because I feel like deep down a lot of dudes know where they are. Whether you broke, whether you have money, I feel like a lot of men know where they are and know where they stand and know what type of options that they have. You may not say it, but I feel like a lot of dudes inherently know that. A lot. That's what we do. A lot of dudes think off logic. It's easy for a guy to say, okay, I'm here. My options are A, B, and C for the most part. All right. So I'm here. I'm not here, but I'm here. Here's A, B, and C. I think when a lot of females, because females have been told, and I know I'm just saying what he's saying, but it's the truth. A lot of women have been told they can have it all and bring absolutely nothing else to the table but vagina. It's 4 billion of them out there. Yours is not that different. I'm just saying it's not that different. But the thing is, if this guy that they want, not the average guy and not the women that's cool with having an average man, but if this guy that they want, that most women want, is up here and they're not, why would they even go down there? And they don't have to. That usually doesn't happen. And that's the problem I feel that a lot of people have with him. But let me get back to sharing the stream real quick. Let's get back to breaking down this video because I actually think it's about to go off the part that I wanted to see anyway.
Sometimes I feel like in order to fully submit, I have to feel like he's in.
Well, then you're gonna die alone. How about that? Let me just cut to the chase, ma'am. You can feel like what you want to, but women like you die alone.
All right. So what she's saying is that she feels like in order to fully submit to a man, he has to be doing better than her financially because the type of men that she's attracting are come up niggas. Pretty much in a nutshell, that's what she's saying. The type of dudes she's attracting, they're come up dudes and they looking for a come up and all that kind of shit. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't. And he told her she was gonna die alone. I know a lot of people had a problem with that too. I ain't gonna say she gonna die
straight
alone.
up because you think you're better.
I ain't gonna say she gonna die alone. I don't know that. I can't say that.
The only reason, honestly, ma'am, that I can see a woman like yourself really thinking you deserve more is because you earn more. Because you earn more money than most people around you in North Carolina. But if your ass worked at the post office, you would not think so highly of your opportunities.
Yeah, she not.
And that's the
she
reality.
Not listening at this point.
Men don't care about your money. Not the kind of men that you want. We don't care about your money.
Again, the kind of men that she wants. She want this high value dude. She want this dude that's making all this money. So you got to understand, the dude that make that kind of money really is not going to care what kind of money that you making. That means nothing. Because once again, if he find a chick that's working at McDonald's, that's beautiful, that's feminine and friendly and all that type of shit, and she makes him feel good and she brings him peace, he'll wife her up 1,000,000 times over. A chick with a PhD and a woman who make 100,000 a year, all that type of shit. But again, like, that's the great lie that females have been told. And I feel sorry for a lot of women because a lot of women are and have ended up by themselves. And I know a lot of women say, well, I can do bad by myself. I don't need nobody. Okay, well, that's fine.
It ain't ours. We care about the fact that you are older and you got kids. And you're average.
Yeah, she totally.
And your reality of your life has showed you that. You don't have the kind of men that you want knocking on your door trying to find you.
Mm. Mm. You know, I see a lot of chicks online, and I do see them like complain about the quality of men that's out here, and I do see a lot of them complain about um what dudes are and what they're not doing. And I get that it is some dirtbags out here, but after a while, like even with the J-Lo situation, after a while, when do you stop to look at yourself and say, damn, I may be the problem? What is it about me that are attracting all these niggas who ain't shit? What is it about me? Like, damn, I really may be fucked up out here. I need to check myself. What is it about my personality? What is it about my aura that's just drawing these dudes to me to make them dudes, to make any man feel like they can just approach me with bullshit? What is it about that? Because light attracts light. I feel like, for the most part, light does attract light. And whatever you become, that's eventually what you'll attract. So I don't know. I don't really see the issue with Kevin Samuels. I have no issue with his delivery. I actually like everything that he's doing so far. But apparently, there's a lot of people who will say otherwise. And people have gone to calling themselves exposing him and trying to put his business out there. And I'm just like, oh, all right, that's corny. I mean, just because you don't like what the man, you don't have to listen. And that further pushes the argument that hit dogs will always holler. Hit dogs will always holler, no matter what. Just because you don't like something somebody said. It's a lot of things that I don't like that said, but whatever. I don't let it bother me. I don't make 20-minute videos about how it pissed me off, or I don't try to expose a person's real life and expose if they on child support, no shit like that. That's corny. That's corny. Like, and it's dudes out here doing that, trying to expose other men for what another man is doing in their personal time. That's crazy to me. It's too much money out here to be worried about some shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with nothing I say. You don't have to agree with nothing he says. You don't have to agree with nothing your neighbor says. You don't have to agree with nothing the pastor says. But if you don't like it, then just move on. I don't get the big deal. So what is the problem with Kevin Samuels? What is the real problem? You know what I think the problem is? A lot of people like the content. A lot of people like it. They have a love-hate relationship with it, especially the critics. If you listen to them, it makes you put a mirror up to yourself. You dig what I'm saying? And rank where you are in your life. In your life. You know what I'm saying? And you can take information from anywhere. If the information is good, then take it. And if that person truly wants a certain type of lifestyle, or if that woman really wants a certain type of man, or if that man really wants a certain type of woman, these in general are the steps to getting that situation. If you want to go to the gym, if you want to get a nice body, you have to go to the gym and eat right. Those are the steps. Point blank, period. So a lot of people, it makes them look at themselves and don't want to put the mirror up to themselves because a lot of people realize they ain't putting in the work. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be a nigga who 40 making 30,000 a year. That's not good enough for me. I won't accept that. As long as God give me the energy, and long as God give me good health, I'm not accepting $40,000 a year at 40 years old. That's bullshit. It may be great for you. It may be great for you, but for me, it's not. I need the bag. Nigga, I'm trying to be on vacation 8 months out the year. Fuck all that dumb shit. Nigga, I grew up poor. I'm not trying to go back. I'm not trying to go back. And that's why I fuck with Kevin Samuels, because I understand what he's saying. He's speaking for niggas who don't want to go back. He's speaking for the niggas that done grinded and did everything they can to be the best version of themselves, or who are in the process in real time putting in the work to be the best version of themselves. They're not going to just take just anything because they don't have to. Once you put in that work, it's still work. At the end of the day, it's not handed to you. It's not handed to you. It's not given. You have to take that shit. You got to take that shit no matter what, bruh. What is the problem with that? What's the problem? Some people are misfortunate and some people was dealt a horrible deck of cards and whatever the case may be, but it's no excuse. It's people that's 26 and 24 years old laying up in nursing homes because they got some sort of muscular disease and can't even fucking walk. And you got grown ass men out here complaining, well, that don't apply to me. I don't need to go to no job. I don't need to work. No, all right, nigga, well, this ain't for you. It's no excuse. Oh, well, this happened to me when I was 10 years old. Bullshit. It's niggas who can't even fucking walk out here. 26 years old and young in the prime of their life. Can't do shit and ain't gonna never be able to do shit for the rest of their days. So all you niggas out there making excuses talking about what you can't do or what you don't feel like doing to get there, that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. A lot of you niggas just don't want to put in the work, and I'm glad you don't want to put it in the work because guess what? Because that just make it easier for a nigga like me just to pass you by because I am gonna put in the work. I am going to put in the work. That just make it easy for me to pass you by. It's the reason why it's only 10%. Point blank period. It's a reason. I want to be the best, nigga. I don't give a fuck how y'all niggas feel about him. I ain't talking about him no more. I'm talking about me. I want to be the best. I want to be in the top amongst all men. All of them. Black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, all men. I don't give a fuck. And guess what? I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. I'm going to grind it out. Build it brick by brick. You see this shit? I got my own equipment. I got everything set up. My shit ain't built the way I want it to be. But guess what? It's more than I had last year. You dig? Last year in 2020, I made the most money I ever made in my fucking life. That's because I put in the fucking work. I'm willing to do what you niggas ain't willing to do. And that's cool. That's cool. I love it like that. I love that the price is high. I love how some of these cats is just smart online and can type all this shit online or whatever, and try to be little niggas, but don't want to show the work. Niggas, show the work. You can hate all you want. Show the work. Are you willing to show the work? Okay, you can use big words and you can put them in a sentence and you can make them say this and you can say this person is that. What do your work look like, nigga? Where you stay at? What have you done? What do you do for leisure, my nigga? It's the difference between somebody who don't brag and put their business out there, but it's a lot of niggas online. It's a lot of people online that belittle other people because they may like a certain message and they may speak a certain message and you try to shit on them. Okay, well, that's fine. What does your work look like? What have you done? Have you surpassed that level? And if you have, show the work. And that's cool. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But to the niggas who just talking shit and don't got nothing to show for it, but a fat ass baby mama and living with your mama, no. Your opinions have no meaning here. Your opinions have no meaning to the men that are reaching for the top level. Because that's just, it doesn't. We don't give a fuck. We don't care. And you know what else? Here's another reason I really take to Kevin Samuels, because I thought I was the only, before there was a Kevin Samuels on YouTube, I thought I was one of the only people that thought like that. I thought I was one of the only people that thought about, damn, putting in the hard work, becoming the best, being the best version of yourself. But no, there's a lot of people that agree with that, and it's showing the camaraderie. That's dope. Some of you niggas have a camaraderie of bums. It's a lot of you niggas who've been on the same block for 20, 30, 40 years. A lot of you niggas been in the same hood, ain't never left the porch in 30 years. A lot of you niggas been selling the same old ass weed since 1992. It's a lot of you niggas out there, and them be the niggas that hate on a nigga in the suit that's doing well. It be them niggas that be hating. Even if a nigga don't like what the fuck he be saying, but doing well for himself, all right, cool. I don't really fuck with old dude, but you know, I can respect what he's saying. I can respect his belief, but I don't really fuck with him. That's not my cup of tea. I don't really fuck with niggas that think like, but I'm gonna do that over here. Ain't shit. No, it's respect. It's respect. I can't respect the haters though, who don't have nothing, who can't even show your work, nigga. I've been down and out. I've been broke as fuck. He been broke. He'll tell you that. Been broke as fuck. Nigga had to go to therapy, all types of shit. He's been there. And I can respect the hustle. That's why people look up to certain people. Niggas be like, oh, I shouldn't be looking at what? What? You niggas, listen. Y'all niggas not born fly, my nigga. You seen somebody, you like, damn, that's some fly shit old boy is doing. That's some fly shit. Yeah, a lot of you niggas just act like you're too masculine for your goddamn self. And a lot of that is just phony bullshit. A lot of you, you shouldn't be listening to no other. Who the fuck you gonna listen to? Why wouldn't I listen to somebody that's where I want to be? Why wouldn't I listen to a millionaire? They're a fucking millionaire. Are you listening to a millionaire? You don't need to be listening to no other man. Why not? Why not? Why wouldn't I listen to another person who's successful in what they do? If this person done made $1 million 1,000,000 times over, why the fuck wouldn't I listen to them? That's the problem. A lot of you niggas, your egos is fucked up. You can't get your head out of your ass. And that's the problem. Don't want to listen. I'm going to listen to a nigga with more than me because I'm trying to get there. Swig of water for the working man. Y'all see, I done cut out the Canada Dry. It's only been water. Only water. Shit, nigga, I've been spitting on this mic, nigga. I done forgot my back was hurting. Shit. Fucking with y'all, but that's it. I'm about to shut it down, man. I just want to. Should I give y'all a joke of the day? Should I give y'all a joke of the day? Fucking, I'm gonna do the joke of the day. I was solo tonight. I just had to show you niggas I could rock the mic by myself, nigga. Rock this motherfucker by myself for an hour, nigga. Shit. And get my joke of the day for y'all niggas before I sign up out of here. This is a good one. All right, y'all ready? Here go the joke of the day. Here go the damn joke of the day. What do you call a cow with 2 legs? Lean beef. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been today's episode of The First Heartbeat with CJ Kyles. I am very thankful for you listening, for you watching, for you chiming in, for you who want to watch on a playback. I really appreciate it. Make sure you go subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's youtube.com, The First Heartbeat. You subscribe, hit that like button, smash that notification bell. Make sure you go to youtube.com/the CJ Kyles. Hit the like button, subscribe button, all that good shit. Make sure you go to youtube.com/the Traveling Heartbeats. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, all that good shit. You dig? I really appreciate y'all for fucking with me. And once again, as I say every time, I bid you adieu. Good night.